Hello there. Here we are once here again. 2008 Road King Classic FLHRC. My wife came across these see-through derby covers, and she's like, "Well, that'd be something interesting for your bike." She never really liked the existing derby cover because it's just plain. It's big, plain, nothing real special to see. So when she came across that, she's like, "Well, why don't you look into it?" And then I did, and I come across on the internet these designer RSD or Rolling Sands or whatever designer derby covers, timing covers, whatever. They're ridiculously expensive. Seriously, for a fucking derby cover. I know they're a designer, I know they have a name brand, but come on, give me a break. So with a little effort, you go on eBay and you will literally find anything. Maybe a kidney or two from China. And sure enough, I found a see-through derby cover for $49. Now it says it's chrome, it says it's aluminum, and it says that it won't fade yellow and it'll stay clear. So I purchased it online last Wednesday and it got here today. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, quick service. It did come in through priority mail, so that was a plus. Let's crack it open. I took off my old derby cover, and just by feeling this, the weight compared to this, wow, I think it's close to more than double the weight. So great, more weight for the Road King. Just what we need, more weight. Like if it's not heavy enough. Look, it looks like if it was repackaged, maybe a return. So we have to inspect it. Ooh, look, it shines nicely. It's doesn't have any instructions. Clear wrap. Ooh, second piece here. I don't know what's that about. Shit. Get some scissors here. I don't want to cut into it with the knife. I don't want to scratch it. Ooh, bonus piece. For the cam plate cover, what used to be the what is it? The old timing cover on cam plates, I guess. This I wasn't aware of. Yep, clearly a knockoff. RSD. It shines nicely. I don't know. I know these screws. There's so many screws here. You could clearly see that screw is off. The acrylic is like busted. It's like that screw. They over-tightened the screw and it cracked the acrylic. Well, this on the cam plate, it really doesn't do anything. It's just for appearance. This is your old, it says Twin Cam USA with the Harley logo. It's got a little grid here, which actually is just a plate. Nothing shiny about it. And this is the new one. Let's see. I think that fits nicely there. Even though there's nothing inside here, because you take these screws off, you take this off, and it's sealed. You're not going to see what's inside, because unless you're going to cut it open and this doesn't have a gasket. So this is just aesthetically. You know what, just aesthetically? For 49 bucks, I got 2 pieces thinking I was only getting 1. And that doesn't look half bad. That does not look bad at all. I don't know if these screws are stainless steel or what. Certainly hope they are, because I would hate for them to start rusting. Do I have a magnet? Yeah, I have a magnet. Snake. Let's check if any of this crap is. Well, the derby cover is definitely not some sort of alloy. None of this has steel, so none of it is going to rust. It's definitely not plastic. This is not bad. It's machined pretty well. Obviously, I got it all dirty, but RSD, and it has a trademark, a copyright or a trademark. Has an R for, I don't know who it's from, but for 49 bucks, I don't think it's legit from anyone. It clearly came from China. It has a little sticker here, made in China. I should have had it upside down. Made in China. You can see the Chinesium lettering there. And all it has is a serial number or a model number and derby cover. It's pretty much general. It doesn't say. Now on eBay you do come across every little thing. Oh, this is, I don't know. It looks nice. If it is chrome, they only dipped it maybe once, because I could clearly see the witness marks of the milling. You know, the doesn't look that bad. On this side, it's all charted up here. It's just not using the sharpest drill bit, I imagine. It's got a thing here. It's got a gasket, an O-ring. It has an O-ring here. But it doesn't have an O-ring between the metal and the acrylic or the plastic. They're relying on the fact that these screws are pushing this. The metal's holding this acrylic tight, and you're not going to get any seepage from oil coming this way. It's got a nice shine. They ground out the edges here where they're not sharp, so you when light hits it, you'll see a reflection. And let's see if it fits. Ooh, look at that. It looks like the holes line up. Let me see if I could get the, see the swirl marks. You can see the swirl marks of the milling process. So I don't know if it's been polished, polished aluminum. You can feel it also, or if it was dipped in nickel to chrome it up. It just barely did a real thin bath on it, because you could see how all the swirl marks there. It's come on for. Let's see. Did come with a receipt. It doesn't say the amount. I think I paid 49 bucks for it. But you know what? I'm liking it. For 49 bucks, I'm gonna keep it, even though it weighs a shitload compared to the old one, to the original one. Ooh, how does that look? Is it a keeper? What is it, a real knockoff or what is it? I think it is. It's a very well made knockoff. I wonder, since it doesn't supply any type of instructions, I wonder if I should just go buy the old, install the O-ring that it came with, or should I add on a different, maybe a gasket, cut this around and put it in there as a backup or a security gasket. Well, you know what? The hose line up, the screws line up. I hate doing this with one hand. I wish I had a power impact driver. I just want to tighten one or two so I could flip. So I could flip it and see what's going on the other side. See if that O-ring that it came with, is it enough? Jesus. Sorry about this. Should have thought of it. Should have thought about it prior to starting to record. £5. £5. I think that's £5. What do I know? That's my power hand, so that's it. £5. Either way, for 49 bucks, free shipping. If it doesn't leak, £5. If this doesn't leak, I'm keeping it, because this actually looks nice. This looks really nice compared to that old one that's all scratched up. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? That's pretty. Now let's check out the inside here. Yeah, the O-ring fits inside. It fits approximately 3/8 of an inch inside of the edge here. So the only way where you could possibly be getting oil seeping through is through the holes of the screws here, which I don't think they're sealed with any type of Loctite or any of that, or sealer, or in between the acrylic and the metal alloy all around here. So that's gonna be determined once I put it on the bike, once it gets nice and hot, with the rumbling, with the vibration. We'll see if this holds up. But you know what, the fit here, the tolerance is well, no. Yeah, it's pretty tight from what I could feel on my finger here. It's going to be a keeper. I think it's going to be a keeper. So we'll see in the near future once I get this machine going. Oh, give me 1 second. Well, I went ahead and took the cam plate cover, timing cover, whatever the hell it's called. I took it off. It's simple. It's a piece of tin. You can compare to what came in. Look at the difference here. This is just plain aluminum, stamped aluminum, opposed to a piece of what appears to be billet aluminum that has been milled. Different angles, different profiles. It's nice. Ta-da! Voila! That's what it's looking like. I'm sorry, all of this is all scratched up and hasn't been cleaned. I'm still working on it. But if you look at that. Nice shine to it. Doesn't look half bad. And there's a space in here. There's a cavity in here where if you were wise, you could even put a stash in there or something. It took me not even a minute to unscrew the cover off. So I guess if you were to transport something, that's quite a bit inside there. At the very least, 4 or 5 ounces of something. It's nice. What do you think? It helped a little bit. It's certainly a lot nicer than this. Certainly a lot nicer. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if it doesn't leak. Keep you posted.